Oh, that's your capital. Yeah, that's fine. That's what I want. 57.9 overextension. Well, you're doing better than me, I think, Azami. 60 ducats in Brazil? Sounds good. I mean, we have a few ducats here in Beijing, but that's about it. Just a few ducats. We aren't fighting any armies anymore. I guess we can quickly switch out our main unit. There we go. Anyways, I'm gonna need to free up a fair bit of this if I want everything in Luang Prabang. Maybe I just let them off easy this war. Kind of depends where we are. We rule the waves, yes we do. 10 prestige. Oh yeah, Caradel, how are you doing? You were in a war. You won that war. And you would still take a vassalization. Interesting. Yeah, you apparently don't really care that I've eaten everything around you. Good. Yeah, sure, we'll make you a vassal state, I think. Probably. Okay, November of 1634. That's next date we're waiting for. Decline of the... Oh, yeah, whoa. I forgot. Earlier we saw the states. I can get rid of the modifiers. I can ask for points again. Let's do so. Monopoly charters. Let's start there. Call a diet. And support the clergy. Now let's see. What can I do to trick you to the right percentages? Admiral, are you currently deflated in any score? Yeah, you have 1 minus 10 there. So technically you are 10 points higher. You're at 77. To bring it to 97, which is okay. I don't need the Admiral, but I do need the extra diplo points. Do I need to develop anything right now? No, we have the institutions. Right, and the next institution is the manufactories. Yeah, I might want to build a few more manufactories. Once our finances sort themselves out, we'll give that a consideration. Anyways, let's grant an admiralship and then steal all their points, thank you. The nobles, on the other hand, they are gonna get cranky. Not for long though. Okay, let's grant the general, then take their points. They're gonna be upset, but not for too long. You're at 61, and I cannot bring that up to 75. Wait, no, that's 15 influence, not 10. Oh, perfect. Perfect. More points. More points is good or better. I want the next diplomatic tech before I take more maritime ideas. Hang on! This idea was first picked in 1464. That means that one AI picked maritime ideas as their first idea group. Really? Who in the right mind would take maritime ideas first? Well, maybe Venice. Could kind of make sense for Venice, I suppose. Yeah, you know, let's check that, by the way. Venice. Did you take maritime first? No, you still haven't taken it. But who took maritime? I'm genuinely curious now. I mean, the tag is probably destroyed already. Whomever it was. That's the problem with how Paradox adds more and more tags. You're gonna get less and less innovation from taking idea groups first, because there's just way too many nations for an idea group not to have been taken. Ah well. Delayed salaries. Lose manpower or... yeah, lose manpower. Here you go. November, still a few months away. Hang on there about Kazami Gaming. How do you get the split between New Friesland and New Holland? I'm gonna assume that that's Netherlands colonizing both. Is it two different zones, or are you talking just about the eastern seaboard? Ah, you're talking about the whole of the United States. Well, yeah, okay, that case. In that case, I can see it be the case. Oh dear. Speaking of California, can you handle that? Come on, California, go there and defeat the rebels. Ah. Yeah, I might have to sail over and save California. Yeah, let's do that. The war with Japan won't happen for some time anyways. Let's go on a vacation cruise. Here we go. Our troops have earned it. Our troops have won a land war in Asia. Now they get to go and vacate in New Mexico? It is New Mexico, isn't it? Vegas would be over here somewhere. Oh, here cometh the call for peace. Boo! Harvest failure. Not good. Okay, if I have call for... oh, call for peace and revolts. Maybe I'll have to settle for less than this war. Yeah. Yeah, Luang Prabang had too many friends. It became a bit of a heavy meal. Hey, there we go. Liang has been integrated. Liang's troops are here. I'm gonna move you up here and see if I can remember to make you into a proper army stack. Okay, how much overextension do we have to play with? 37.4, right? 100 minus 62.6 should be 37.4. I think. You know, I really wish that Paradox added that down here. Just so you can see how much overextension you still had available to you. Because that's the number you really need. Not the current number of overextension, really. Anyways, that's 57, that's too much. So, if I remove... anything that has a claim only. 37.8. Oh boy. Okay, how long until the next core? July of 36. We're currently in November of 64. So we're talking some 18 months. That's gonna be a lot of war exhaustion. But it'll be worth it. Okay, fine. We're gonna... let's murderize their rebels and then just eat this. Hi there, Bluezest. How are you doing today? Yeah, I hope you're having a good day, or a better one than Magna. And Kazami, yeah, you would expect Portugal to colonize like mad. I'm not surprised they're colonizing both sides of the US at the same time. If I had the range on the colonists, I would do the same, but I do not. We only took exploration ideas, so we can't really colonize as much as I would have liked. But I'm glad we stopped Russia at the very least. So I'm not gonna have Russia all the way across. Hopefully. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the subscription, Blueses. My goodness. Oh, wait a second, I read that the wrong way around. Thank you, Magna, for the subscription to Bluesest. Which would be the second subscription ever on this channel. So thank you both. Yeah, enjoy the kitty, Blue says. I'm afraid that's all there is. For now, at least. We can hope. We can hope. Oh, there we go. Making tea on the adamantine Adamam Islands. Adamans Island. Oh, the Andamans. There we go. Someday we're gonna pronounce it right. That's the best thing about Paradox games. They teach you geography. And horrible mispronunciations. Hang on. What just happened to my finances? Minus 15. What am I paying that much money for? Oh, yeah, of course. Army maintenance spiked because this faction became unhappy. Yeah, that's kind of bad. Plus, of course, we're paying 50 ducats for corruption. Yay. Oh, corruption. Oh, wait, we have too many leaders as well. You, sir, where are you? I'm afraid you are the worst leader I have. You're the weakest link, so goodbye. And it looks like California tidied up their problem over here after all. Well then. I mean, if California doesn't need our forces, maybe we should go home. Do California have more rebels incoming? They do not. No, they do. Let's see. Navajo separatists, Lipan separatists, Kerezan separatists. Yeah, you have a few. Piman separatists. I guess we will park our troops up here and wait for those revolts to spawn. We'll see how that goes. But it looks like we will be taking a few more loans, unfortunately. So now that I've gotten a tiny bit of aggressive expansion, do we still have anyone willing to become our subjects? Offer vassalization. Oddly enough, there are a few volunteers. Of those, I suppose the Ainu are kind of the interesting ones, but at this point, I need the Diplo points. Speaking of... we lost both of the... no, we lost one of the modifiers. I have two modifiers that are cancelling each other out. Development, naval development, and warriors do not read books. Which of those expire first? In September of 35 for the warriors, and naval one, 39. So it makes sense for me to wait. Yeah, it makes sense for me to wait until, wait a second, September? It's gonna expire at the end of the month. It makes sense to wait. Oh, we can strengthen government again. Boom, done. More absolutism. That sounds kind of cool, Magna. But you know, what? Which fantasy setting would that be for that name generator? I mean, there are some schools of fantasy, and then of course there are some ways you would want to change the name. If you want to try to make the name dwarfish or elvenish, or you know what I mean. It wouldn't be quite the same. Or, you know, a goblin name. It would probably be a bit more sharper vowels and that kind of thing. Anyways, we got rid of that modifier. Good. Let's take attack. Excellent. More galleons and frigates and all the good things. Hang on. Now we're down to 61.6. How much can I eat from you now? 61.6 means... oh, mathematics. 38.4. Tiny numbers. Tiny numbers and black on red. That makes me... ugh, so annoyed. 32... 42... Okay, so I could take this now and end the war. Probably a better idea than to drag this on. Plus I can ask for money. Lots of money. And since we're running out of money, that could probably be a good idea. Yeah, let's go with this. Here we go. Lovely. And we're at exactly 2 war exhaustion. If I had the points, I'd buy it down. But I do not. Oh yeah, we need more troops in Japan. I guess I'll keep the vacation troops over here to keep California tranquil. And I'm gonna send you home to fetch, say, this army. And this army is gonna march southward in case of rebellions. That'll do. Russia is at... ooh. Russia. You're fighting the Ottomans? Oh. Oh my word. Russia committed suicide. They decided to fight the Great Horde, I can understand that. But the Great Horde had a protector, apparently, in the Ottomans. Uh-oh. Yeah, that explains why Russia is losing, and losing badly. Oh dear. I mean, I shouldn't be happy about this because the Ottomans are, in fact, our only rival. We could rival Russia. I'm gonna do that right now. Now, we'll see how that goes. And that apparently fixed our finances. Oh, right, because we got the tribute from the conquest there. Ugh, I forget how that makes the computation wonky for 1 month. Anyways, that's sorted out now. Let's improve relations down here. And with our other tributary state over here, or subject state. Let's make them our friend. And yeah, let's just wait for the fleet to return so we can start a war with Japan. Oh yeah, harmonization, how's that progressing? Getting there. 72% progress with the last Buddhist sect. And I guess we're gonna go with Hindi next. Or the Dharmic group. Dharmics includes the Hindi, the Sikh. Are there more religions in the Dharmic group? I don't think so. Hey, there's the Navajo separatists. And there they go. So much for Navajo independence. Let's see. Pueblo, yeah, you're probably next. Let's head over there. Is California colonizing on their own? They are, finally. Good. What about Cascadia? They are also colonizing. Good. That means these two have finally been set up. Australia. What's going on there? Has anyone arrived? No one has settled Australia. Would that be to my advantage? Not really. I can't bring the Australian trade up to China. Ah well. I guess we'll wait a bit. Need to core this stuff up. I need to lower war exhaustion, and then we can play ball with Japan. Yeah, for some reason East Asia doesn't like me anymore. Go figure. For some reason they dislike my moderately aggressive approach. I didn't think about this. We could have gone for court and country and get more absolutism faster. The problem is we had so many unrest reduction modifiers. I don't think we could have made that happen. We want... Do I care about inflation? I kinda do. We have very low inflation now. This is a far cry from where we were in the early game with like 12% inflation. And we're actually point capped. Oh dear. Oh dear me, I didn't notice that. We cannot increase legitimacy. Why must they make such difficult words? Trips me tongue. What I'm looking for, I think, are provinces that are just below 20 development. It's 20 that it's the cutoff for manufactories, right? Development is at least 20, yes. Wrong menu. So I'm looking for those like Chuzhou here.